guys, I just put some breakfast pizza in the oven. So I had some leftover sourdough pizza crust, and my cousin gave me this idea. Usually I would just do like another evening where we would just have pizza for dinner, but she gave me the idea that she said she'll make pizza for dinner, and then with her leftover crust she'll make breakfast pizza the next morning. And I was like, that's so genius, especially because I hate breakfast food. Like, I just don't like it. Like, if I'm gonna eat eggs, it has to be like inside of a croissant or on a sandwich or breakfast pizza or covered in biscuits and gravy. Like, I just cannot just eat eggs, meat, toast. Like, it has to be combined somehow. Also, my skin is doing the best it has done in a very long time. I don't know if my hormones are finally regulating this time around postpartum, but things got weird after I had my first cycle back pretty recently. Things got weird, and then now I think my skin is like clearing up. But I'm just putting on a quick face of makeup while that pizza bakes, and the boys are snacking on some fruit and yogurt and stuff. But today I figured I would vlog and kind of show you guys what I get up to. We have been up to a lot lately. I have been in my spring fever mode, okay? And if I didn't already take a million pregnancy tests, I would think I was pregnant with how much I'm just like nesting. Like, I just want to clean and get rid of everything. It started with me, and then it kind of spiraled into me forcing Austin to join, because last week at some point I got the bug that I was like, I gotta get my stuff together. I think what was the catalyst of doing this was like, one, I had already been feeling so overwhelmed by my house lately and just not feeling like a good steward. And then we got sick, and both boys were sick and I was sick on a weekend where Austin was out of town. So my house was in utter disarray, and I was just like, you know what? We're not doing this anymore. And I just kind of spiraled from there. So I deep cleaned my car. I have been slowly going through our bedroom. I've already brought 2 carloads to Salvation Army of stuff we're getting rid of. We cleaned the garage this past weekend, except that we still need to like actually deep clean. It was more so this past weekend we just focused on getting trash out of there, and then we're gonna have to deep clean it here soon. So was like feeling motivated to do all of that because we are hosting a lot lately. Like, we guaranteed have to host every other Monday because we do house church, but then like things like birthday parties are coming up, and we've got a lot going on. And so I'm trying to just make sure my house is not something that totally stresses me out. Let's throw my hair back because you're covered in the mess. I don't want you to get yogurt on me. You've got a Spider-Man shirt. Awesome. How's it looking? It's looking good. I'm going to open this so it's going to be really hot, okay? Step back. Oh, it's looking yummy. Okay, let's play with some toys while Mommy finishes getting ready. To make a short story long, I mean, for real, that's what I'm best at. So I've just been like really trying to make our house something that's way more attainable for me to take care of. This house is a lot bigger than our last house, and that's not necessarily, like, I'm not complaining at all. It is a huge blessing, but it's just definitely not something that I wanted. I'm definitely a small space girly. I would rather have a small, cozy, crowded home. So it's really hard for me to navigate like how to care for such a big space, because since it is big, mess can go unnoticed for a while, or it can stay hidden for a while because there's more places to hide it. And at our last house, we did not have a laundry room. We only had room for one single hamper, and that hamper was in our bathroom that everybody used when they would come over. So we literally couldn't get behind on laundry, because if we did, everyone would have to see it. Like, it would be out where everyone could see. So I was never behind on laundry because I had no choice. But here it's like we have our room we can stash it in, 2 or 3 bathrooms we can stash it in, both boys' bedrooms. So I'm just trying to find a new system to where that's not an option anymore, because I'm getting overwhelmed and I'm the one who has to take care of the house like full time. And so I just want to make it something where it's not constantly overwhelming me and I don't constantly feel like I'm playing catch up and I'm so behind, because that's not fun for me. It makes me a less patient, less gentle and present mother, because I'm always like, I need to do this, I need to get this done, and then I start to view my kids as the reason that I can't get things done. Couldn't be farther from the truth, and is not how I want to view them. And 2, it makes me feel like I'm not being a good steward with what God has given me, because I'm like, okay, God, you gave me this house, but here I sit like overwhelmed by it and stressed out about it all the time, when I would rather just like, I think the solution is just having less stuff. Even if it makes our house appear empty, I'd rather have an empty home that is well taken care of. For real, have some poopy diapers changed. We're gonna take the pizza out, and then gonna take both boys to my mother-in-law's this morning because we have some stuff to do, but I'll talk about all of that later. This is the breakfast pizza. And when I make my sourdough pizza crust, I always have like half the ball left over because it makes such a big pizza. So this was a perfect amount, and I just made bacon gravy. Some of my eggs got a little burnt because we had to bake it for so long, so I don't really know how to go about that, but it's just cheese, bacon gravy, and eggs on top of some sourdough crust. I think it'll be really delicious. You ready to help me make some coffee? You Rakin'! Today's video is actually sponsored by Haya. Yes? Which one? He's on his bike right now. Yellow! Yummy! Today's video is sponsored by Haya. We have been using Haya for about 6 months now, maybe a little more. I'm not sure. I'm not great at keeping track of time, but we love it so much. Haya is a vitamin company that is for kids 2 and up, and the ingredients are amazing. Haya was designed by parents for parents to kind of help give you some reassurance, because we know that kids' diets are not perfect. Like, I made a really healthy breakfast for my son this morning and he did not touch a thing on his plate. So it just be like that sometimes, and Haya is great for this because it's actually packed with lots of organic fruits and vegetables. One little bite-sized pill. It's a chewable vitamin, but it is not a gummy. I also appreciate, because most of the gummy vitamins that are on the shelves for kids these days are literally candy. It's like mostly sugar. The ingredients are not great. Haya is the opposite. Each ingredient is thought out and has a purpose. There's no junk in this vitamin. Dairy-free, sugar-free, gluten-free, basically allergen-free, for if that is something that's important to you. Each ingredient in Haya is vitamins and minerals that are so crucial for your little one's development, for teeth health, bone health, healthy brain development, mood development. Overall, it's a great thing to have in your kid's life, especially, like I said, when you cannot control their diet. Another thing that I love about Haya is the first time that you order, you'll get a reusable glass jar. We have right here, you'll get this reusable glass jar and little stickers for your kiddo to customize their vitamins. Kind of helps get them more involved in the process and more excited about taking them. And then you can sign up to actually have your Haya refill delivered to your door on a pediatrician approved schedule each month. So it takes all the guesswork out of it, the mental work out of it. Your vitamins show up to your door. Your kiddo has good vitamins that keep them healthy and growing, and it's just honestly all around a great thing. So if you would like to try Haya, I will have a link on the screen as well as in the description box, and you can get 50% off your first order with Haya. If you guys ever have questions about Haya, I'm an open book and willing to answer them. But I was shocked at how easily Bellamy takes them. Like, he just loves taking them, and I was kind of nervous about that because I do feel like a huge reason that so many vitamin companies market as gummies and have so much sugar in them is because that's how they can get their kids to take them. But Haya tastes good and doesn't have the junk in it. Sleep every night. Do you want to press the button for me today? Thank you. I just got this coffee mug from, I can put the link in the comments if you guys want it, but it's like a really, I had just randomly seen the ad for the cup on Instagram and I really wanted the cup. It's a handmade by like a local potter and I really love it. It's going to be great for hot and cold drinks. So coffee's ready. I'm going to start loading up the car. I have to bring back my Newy from the month. Got back from dropping the boys off and then I also ran into the thrift store real quick. Yeah, my light's not plugged in. I was racking my brain like, what should I spend my time doing while the boys are away? And I was trying to think of things that I find very hard to do while they are here. So I think I'm gonna edit because I have a Bible study video that I filmed 2 weeks ago now that I haven't had a chance to edit because I never find chances to edit because it's just me. I don't have a nanny, I don't have help really. So that being said, I'm gonna eat some lunch and do that. And then if we have some time, we'll do some cleaning. Do I look joyful? Because I feel joyful. I just finished editing my first Bible study in years. I think years. And I filmed this 2 weeks ago. So I had like kind of already forgotten what I had said and what I was going over. But then I'm editing it and I'm like literally ministering to myself. Like God's using the video I filmed to minister to me. Like I don't, like that's so cool. And it just like felt like confirmation that he was like, yeah, put this out there. So I just am excited. I'm excited to share Bible studies again. I'm excited for him to use this avenue in a new way to glorify him. I hope it honors him. I hope that it reaches people's hearts. And yeah, I'm just excited. But that being said, it's exporting right now. I need to go get my babies. So I'm gonna put Beanie, get in your bed, come on. I'm gonna go to the UPS store. Come on, get in your bed. And go pick up the babes. My mother-in-law said they're doing really good, so she said not to hurry. Not to rush, but you know me. I'm that mom. I hate being away from my babies for long at all. Quickly what I got these citrus, like fruit candles. I'm obsessed. I'm not going to burn them, they smell terrible. But as a little decor piece, like on my fireplace mantle or kitchen shelf, so cute. I got some Easter eggs to do a sensory bin. This little brand new set of dump trucks and construction trucks to do like a sensory bin / birthday gift for Belle. This plastic pitcher, sensory outdoor play / refilling my water filter. This really nice solid jar for probably sourdough. Get a couple pieces of clothing. So I got this pink sweatshirt. I'm a color girl now. I heard me talk about it a lot recently, but I'm like getting away from the neutral living that I've been like trying to force myself into for the last few years. I'm just not a neutral girl. I love color. This darling dress that only you'll understand if I try it on. It reminds me of Marvelous Miss Maisel. And just some jeans. Super quick, simple, nothing too crazy, but let's go get the babies. Okay. He loved Adam, and so he made Adam a wife. Do not eat from this tree. I'm not sure. She started to kind of wonder. She was like, what would happen if I didn't listen to him? And so they tried to hide from God, and he said, where are you? Where are you? I love you. I have everything. God loves us. He never stops. He never gives up. Whoa! Baby just got up from his morning nap and we're doing some laundry. We just did like our Bible study and stuff. I'm gonna try to squeeze in a workout. I literally just typed one up on my phone that I'm gonna try to do while they're both down here, so we will have to see how that goes. Jumping jacks. Good job. Ready? Do it with me. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good job, buddy. 1. Can you count with me? I slept on my neck wrong and it is absolutely killing me to like look around. Oh, and I have to mom all day today. We have counseling this evening, which will be so good. I love counseling. I love going. I highly, highly recommend to anyone who is married, wants to be married, go to counseling. Tonight we have a couple session. I restocked our fridge on groceries yesterday and it feels so good. And I should have filmed yesterday because I had like a really chill, productive Sunday. Okay, took my hair down. That's a little bit less frightening to look at, but I am, like yesterday I had a really chill, productive Sunday, restocked groceries, relaxed, got the house tidied a little bit, but yeah, I totally meant to film all weekend and I just like totally and utterly forgot. Like we celebrated my mom's 50th and then Austin had a basketball tournament and then we had church and it just like it flies by, especially I feel like because Austin works so crazy hours during the week. It feels like since he's home for the weekends, like we try to treasure it up so much and it just goes by like that. But needless to say, it's Monday, post daylight savings time. I'm tired. I am so tired. These time changes don't normally affect me, but this one hit me like a freight train. I am exhausted, but the show must go on. I still have lots to do today. I have kids to take care of, so I'm really hoping that we can get things done, spend some time with the Lord, make some coffee. I'm making my first rustic loaf of sourdough right now. I'm a little bit concerned because I don't feel like my dough rose much. It did double in size, but I feel like it should have risen a lot more. But we're going to trust the process. I'm not going to say I failed until I fail. So we still have to bake it and stuff. Just put my dough in the fridge to proof, or I think this is the last stage before I get to bake it. It has to be in here for 6 hours, so we will see. This is my little breakfast that I made. I have Greek yogurt, almond butter, strawberries, blackberries, and some granola. I was not feeling like making a full-on breakfast, even though I know I need the protein, and just have like an earlier lunch. The boys are gonna play. I'm gonna try to sit and eat this and quickly make some coffee so that I can hopefully read my Bible before the morning chaos ensues. And I'll take you guys throughout my day. Kind of rejoining my sourdough journey. I use my sourdough probably every week for something, but I haven't been making bread because we just weren't eating it for a while. But she is thriving. I got a new jar at the thrift store, a bigger jar, so now I have a couple jars to like switch it out through, and it's been thriving. So I'm really praying that this loaf turns out, because I've never made a round loaf where you like score it and make it look all pretty. I've never done that before, and I'm kind of nervous. Sir, in one family, you would have 11 brothers. And out of all of his sons, Joseph was his favorite. Over here. So when Joseph came, he told Pharaoh what his dream meant. And Sarah. You have a dinosaur! I love sensory play, but it's a mess to clean up. This is just Cheerios that I put in the food processor, and they love to play with sand. And it's safe for Theo because he can just eat it if he wants to. And you know that at his age, everything goes in their mouth. So while they're happy for a second, I'm gonna very quickly sweep this up. Oh, you put them on backwards, honey. Good job, though. We just went and enjoyed the park. It was great. Bellamy wore his cowboy boots, and of course, anytime he wears his cowboy boots, that's the time that he decides he wants to jump in the puddles. And I'm always like, he has rain boots, but you know, I think that's just part of being a mom, is chaos like that. But I'm gonna put together a really quick crock pot meal because, like I said, we have counseling tonight at dinner time, so like I want to have something very easy. And if I make the protein in my crock pot, I can at the very least like make like a veggie to go with it very easily. I thrifted this sweatshirt I think earlier in this vlog, and I washed it and I love it. Guys, I'm a color girl. I love wearing color. My boys are playing happily together, but the recipe that I'm gonna make is from thereciperebel.com, and it's creamy garlic chicken. It's just chicken breast, broth, heavy cream, garlic, and some seasoning. It'll be delicious. So I'm gonna throw that in, and then probably, oh, it says to sear the chicken. So I'm gonna sear that, but then probably we'll make like some potatoes or something to go with it later tonight. The almond butter fiend, huh? Can I have your spoon? He's on his 3rd or 4th spoonful of almond butter. Because it's good for your tummy? And why else? Is it gonna make you strong? Strong like who? And maybe even strong like Spider-Man? No way. Got it. Can you mix it up? That's good. Good job. That's lemon pepper. Theo's down for a nap, so it's movie time and snack time for Belle, so I can get a couple things done.